Shalom, Kol Halal, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bahashim Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word of truth and its sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, so this lesson is going to focus mainly on the signs, all right? And there are many signs, but we're going to focus on a couple. One of which being earthquakes, and the other being uproars of the people, right, and of the sea, right? And many times when they speak of the sea, they're talking about the sea of people, okay? Now, on the West Coast, hey, the sea is roaring, and I'm talking about the Pacific, right? And the rain and the floods and all of that. So all of these are signs. Now, we know that a rainbow means that the Most High is not going to flood the earth anymore, but there are floods, devastating floods right now in California, and people are dying. Right? So judgment is taking place right now, but these signs are signs that the Most High is sending the Son back imminently. All right, so Matthew 24, start at 3. All right. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, Salakia, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign? Okay. What shall be the sign of what? Of thy coming, talking to Yahushua, and of the end of the world. So when is he coming? And when is the end of this world? What are the signs? Okay. And when? When? And what are the signs of what? You coming back, second coming, and the end of Esau's world. All right? Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. So a lot of deception going on, right? For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive. A lot of deceptions, many. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, now here we go. For nation shall rise against nation, right? And that's here in Babylon. Seas of people rising up. All right? How many nations are here in Babylon the Great? All right? Hey, you got Russians here. A large population of Russians. You got a large population of Japanese. You got a large population of Ishmaelites. You got a large... So, hey, that's here. And kingdom against kingdom. And there should be famines and pestilences and earthquakes, all right? Not the last earthquake when the missiles hit, but good old-fashioned earthquakes, right, in diverse places. What are the signs? Uproars of the people and earthquakes. This right here, nation against nation, falls under uproars of the people. Isaiah 19 and 2 goes into uproars of the people, civil war. Okay? And earthquakes. All right? Luke 21:25. And there shall be signs. Okay? Signs. What signs? Signs in the sun and the moon and in the stars and upon the earth. Right? What? Distress of nations. Uproars of the people. With perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Okay? The sea is the water and the waves, but the sea is also the people, the nations. All right? In the NIV, on earth, nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. Right? Hey, when people start uproaring and fighting against the government, against themselves, what is going to go on in Babylon? Okay? It's going to be crazy in Babylon. It's crazy here now. All right? Isaiah 17:12. The tumult, alas, the tumult of many people, they rage like the roaring seas. Who rages? The people. See that? They rage. Who rages like the roaring sea? The people are being likened unto the sea and clamoring nations. They rumble like the crashing of mighty waters. So this is talking about people, the seas. Seas roaring, the roaring seas, the seas roaring, the sea and the waves roaring. It's talking about water and it's talking about people. Okay? Because somebody, oh, that Noach. Well, here's a precept right here. Alas, the tumult of many people. So what's the subject of this? People, many people. Or tumult. Tumult of what? Many people. They, who's they? The many people. Rage like the roaring seas. Talk about people. And clamoring nations. Talk about people. They rumble like the crash of mighty waters. Okay? So, earthquakes and uproars of the people. We'll come back at the end. I'm going to try to keep this short. All right. So, first, let's see. Oh, we might as well, what happened to that? We might as well go here first. Oh, here. Okay, let's get the uproars of the people then. All right. This is 19 hours ago. The similarities between today's insurrection attempt in Brazil and the January 6, 2021 insurrection attempt in the United States are striking. Look at this. Now, when you look at this, right, you say, is this that devil setting? This is a setup, right? Brazil, right? The other day, January 8th, and January 6th, 2 years ago, right? Next slide. Okay, see the similarities? Okay. Be not ignorant of anything in a small matter or a large, paraphrasing. Okay. Why am I saying that? Look at this. Who took the picture? Right? A lot of this shit is set up. Right? Watch this. Look at this. Is this the same shit? 2 years ago. And then what's this? All right, now the last slide is going to be very telling. Okay. Boom. Who's that? What's this? Green, white, yellow. What is this? What's this? What is this? Who is this? What the fuck is this? Just, people are uprising, but somebody might be, inciting these riots. Just thought I'd show that. But there is riots going on. What's going on in Mexico right now? All right. El Chapo son. El Chapo's son 2 days ago. Mexico faces violence. Right? That's uproars of the people. For whatever reason. Okay, what they do? They arrested this dude and set off a powder keg. Deadly clashes, right? 29 killed in Mexico, not just in Sinaloa or wherever this went down, but it just spreads out. Okay? This is uproars of the people. Okay? Do you think that that's not coming to America, not Eddie Murphy? Right? Let's get Egypt real quick. Uproars of the people, Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. It's talking about in Babylon the Great, the Americans. And they shall fight everyone against his brother, Jacob against Esau, Esau against Esau, Jacob against Jacob, Issachar against Judah, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Uproars of the people. Okay? They're going to set that off when they bring this new variant in and say that shots on this side, the non-shots on the other side. That's coming days away, hours. Okay? What does that fall under? Uproars of the people. The sea and the waves raging, nation against nation, right? For nation shall rise against nation. What does this say? Kingdom against kingdom. All right? Everyone shall fight against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and king. See that kingdom against kingdom? That's talking about in Babylon. Kingdom against kingdom. In Babylon. Okay, what is that? It's uproars of the people. In Babylon. In Egypt. Spiritual Egypt. That's talking about right here in the United Snakes of America. Does that say kingdom against kingdom? It does. Where else do we see that? Kingdom against kingdom. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. These are the signs that Yahushua is knocking at the door. Look at the weather. Okay? And again, all these things can be set up by the devil. And the devil, the nation of Edom, the so-called white man, is the Most High's sword. All right? Wars and rumors of wars can be set up by the devil. Okay? Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, right? Can be set up by the devil. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Here. This can't be set up by the devil. Insurrections, race wars, civil war, that can't be set up by the devil. You damn right it could. You see that? Famines, could that be set up by the devil? Could he burn up all of the food processing plants and take over all the farms, pay the farmers off not to farm? What about gain of function research in Wuhan, China? Can they set that up? Can they dig down into the ice and pull up a paramecium and weaponize it and call it the zombie virus? Of course they can. And earthquakes. Can they control the weather? Can they create earthquakes in diverse places? Of course they can. I'm not saying that that's what's happening. I'm asking the question, can they do that? Of course they can. All right. Can it happen naturally? Of course they can. Can the Most High use this devil to do this? That needs to be taken into consideration. Right? Either way, these are the signs. Tell us, what shall be the sign? Well, this devil is destroying the earth as we know it. This is Dutch Sense channel. Okay. Yesterday, one day ago. Today's the 9th. This is about the 8th. What does it say? 7.0 strikes West Pacific Vanuatu. Let's let him talk for a minute.
Hello, everybody. It's 7:35 a.m. Central Time on the 8th of January, 2023. It's Sunday here in the United States, and we've got a lot going on. First of all, you can see on the screen we've got a lot of lava on the screen. This is the crater of Kilauea broken open and started to fill, and this is a live view from the USGS live stream.
It's on the island, the big island of Hawaii, where when I was in the service, we used to go train. They used to call it the moon. That's where they tested the lunar rover. And you're out in the middle of basically a volcanic desert. But that's on the top of the biggest volcano pretty much on the earth. All right. Letting you know things are heating up.
At an actual live stream running on YouTube now, 720p HD, showing you the crater and, of course, the lava. But we're not here to talk about that, guys. We've got a big earthquake which has struck, a 7 to 7.2, depending on who you go with. They may have brought it up or down. You can see it here on the screen right
now. See all of this activity, right? Ring of fire. That's not the ring of fire. Anyway, all of this coming down here, all of these spots here, these are earthquakes in diverse places. Okay? Could be natural, could be man-made. Just saying, those are the signs.
The center of the screen, Vanuatu, right next to where our deep earthquake struck just a couple days ago. I'm going to get a display capture turned on here just so you can see what I see ever so slightly better. Let's show you the deep earthquake first. The deep 5.9 to 6. I'll just call it a deep 6. That deep 6 happened on the plate boundary. Down below the plate boundary, you see how it's raised high off the globe here. That just indicates a deep earthquake here on Earthquake 3D. We've got several deep earthquakes going on across the...
We got several deep earthquakes, which is known as earthquakes in diverse places. Look.
It's a deep earthquake here on Earthquake 3D. We've got several deep earthquakes going on across the planet. We'll talk about in just a few minutes, but this...
Across the planet in diverse places. I really don't have to play anymore. I'm going to keep it short, okay? So, I'm going to close. I mean, you could go watch Dutch Sense. He's showing you these early. He's very involved in different types of things, like weather, volcanic activity, earthquake activity. People fear this channel, so it's probably good to join or subscribe. All right, so I'm going to close it. All right, hey, Yahweh Shai is coming back. How do we know? Because the scripture said this 2,000 years ago that these times were coming. Oh, there been earthquake before. There's always been earthquake. Yeah, but now they got an earthquake machine. Now this devil knoweth that he hath but a short time. So is he facilitating? Is he? The devil is only doing what the Most High got him doing. Man's goings are of the Lord. All right. 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time, what? Wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Come and visit don't mean come to say hi and go to the beach. It means to bring this damn thing down. Okay? The world as we know it. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, there they are. There they are. And uproars of the people in the world, there they are. right? What's that? Whether it's man-made or not. That's uproars of the people in the world, right? Mexico, Iran, 2 months, 1 month, 3 months. I want something. 2 days. Is this Iran? Over protest. Iran executes 2 men over protest 2 days ago. Iran executes 2 more men in cases linked to ongoing unrest of the people. See that? Riots burned Mexico 3 days ago. Okay. What's going on in Brazil? All right. Iran protest. This is called uproars of the people. All right, let's end it. Then, let's see. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, we're looking at them. They had an earthquake warning for California last week, 7.0 or above. And then it shows up in Vanuatu. And uproars of the people in the world. Then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, 2,000 years ago, even from the beginning. All right, everything has already been written. It's already done, actually. We're just playing it out. All right? For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, right? We're at the end. And the end is manifest. We're looking at it come to pass right now. All right, so repent. If you haven't, you better get in the ark. Get in the secret place of the Most High while you got a moment. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect were edified. With that, let's say shalom.